I think what makes FirstCapital's framework so effective is the fact that they spend a huge amount of time getting to understand the business that they're about to take to market. They offered support to our FD in terms of the preparation of the marketing material. That's both technical and business and strategy advice. They coached us very well in our presentation techniques. They mentored us and they guided us and they helped us to answer all the questions in the appropriate way. Their step-by-step process is a relatively unique one, I would imagine, in the industry, just purely because of the amount of time they devote to the process.
What makes the FirstCapital deal-making framework so effective is an understanding of the market, a strategic insight into the drivers of value, and how to kind of articulate those in ways that are meaningful for the listener, and then to bring that creativity, that insight, that understanding back to the process and drive a really exceptional results for our clients.
I think the reason that I believe that FirstCapital's deal-making framework is so effective is that they've invested a lot of time and effort, particularly into the corporate companies in Silicon Valley, where most of the buyers are, as well as in the private equity firms in the UK particularly, where there's also potential buyers or potential investment for companies. And they also take a very strategic view of your company, of my company, and challenge the thinking that we do.
In terms of our framework, if you're going to have a successful deal, you've got to put a number of things together. You need to get the positioning of the company right. You need to understand who the right buyers are, who it's going to be strategically important to. You've got to engage with those buyers, so you need the contacts with them, and you need to tell the right story. It's about getting the right deal with the right partner at the right price, but also trying to get it done in as short a time as possible.
The thing that makes FirstCapital's deal-making framework so effective is they take a deep look at the company first and really get under the skin of it and understand its key selling points. They then work with my executive team to make sure we're well prepared to go through the sales process, and also work closely with us understanding potential target acquirers, and which led to a very good shortlist.
The framework that they brought to the overall transaction was very clear. It was thought out from day one. They had a process, and it wasn't a generic process that one size would fit all. We'd actually thought through what we'd asked them to do, and they came up with a solution. They put a team on the job, and that team didn't change. I mean, previously I've been involved in transactions where teams can change. You meet the top guy, then you never see him again. This one, there was a very clear chain of command. Everybody in the deal did something in the deal. Everybody we met from FirstCapital contributed in a big, big way to the deal. They all had a different function, but they all contributed. And that's what we got out of it.